Today in Scarlet Doll, I don't even remember what we're doing. What's the flower bed? We haven't seen that before. The flowers in the flower bed are blooming magnificently. They must be well tended. Great, turn the front gate. Incinerator, is that just for the cat? There's nobody here. No Yumino, not even the cat. Front gate, I guess we gotta go to the first floor of the lab. The door to the admin office is locked. Check the notice board, leave the building. Let's go second floor. Professor's office. Knock on the door. Yes, please come in. Did I hear a woman's voice coming from inside? I entered the professor's office. It's Maiko. Please come in. Talk to Maiko. Ask about yesterday. Miss Maiko, yesterday I find myself choking on my words. This is the woman who tried to stab me after all. She was, yeah, what's up with going on right now? Yesterday, last night, did anything happen to you? Last night? After the incident with Mr. Sheena, I had a lot of paperwork to fill in. I ended up working here till pretty late at night. Why do you ask? Maybe there's like hypnosis going on? I left that loud saxophone just barging in. Impossible. Was what happened yesterday not real? Was it just a dream? No, that's not possible. But how? How is she here? What's the matter? You look awfully upset. Did I say something? When Maiko tried to kill me yesterday, she was shot from behind by someone. I think it's cloning still, but maybe there's no point in just random guesses. That's right, I remember that she dropped a knife and collapsed beside me. Really, what's wrong? You're staring at me. There is no blood stain on the floor, but as the office is carpeted, I guess it could have been changed. That seems like a big thing to do. Say nothing, I think is better. Was it some sort of illusion that I experienced yesterday? I want to believe that. But even though I was a little discombobulated, it felt too real to be my imagination. Also, if that was my imagination, I am more psychologically compromised than I thought. Wait, I have the resume. I had to have found that in the professor's office. It was just after I found the resume that Maiko appeared. Remember what happened? I feel myself shake with fear. I know what happened. It was real. When Maiko was shot after that from behind, her body, after it collapsed on me, felt devoid of all life. But can I trust my own feelings? My own memories? If that was real, then how's Maiko able to act like nothing happened? She isn't hurt? Was she wearing a bulletproof vest? No, the blood was real. I don't see why she would have pretended to be shot. It must have been real. If that's the case, then why isn't she trying to kill me right now? Because it's the middle of the day and there's a possibility that students and staff might see. If we were somewhere isolated and no one else was there, suddenly my fear returns. I have to get out of here. What's wrong? You look pale. Come closer, let me see. Come closer, let me see you. Okay, no, she is trying to kill me. What happens if I ask about Sheena? Will she kill me? Mr. Sheena's body was taken away by a distant relative yesterday. We still don't know why he committed suicide. What happens if I wait and see what happens? She's gonna kill me, isn't she? Maiko Mizukoshi attacked me on the night of December 20th, after which she was shot from behind. Yet she looks no different to normal. Was it all some sort of dream? I had a lot of work to do last night after what happened with Mr. Sheena, but it's my job. You feeling okay, physically? Yes, I'm fine. I'm in shock, of course, but I have no health issues. Okay, well. Is there anything in the assistant professor's office? Hey, Miss Cowrie. Have you been in Assistant Professor Haibara's room? Because, I mean, assume you wouldn't know this in this timeline, but she tried to kill me too, didn't she? No, he won't come back until the day after tomorrow. Kaori quickly scurries away. Who can I talk to? Sheena's... This is Sheena's space. He's already gone and there are flowers on his desk. The police are gone too. It seems they are satisfied that he committed suicide. Mr. Sheena. Kakizaki's. That's right, Mr. Kakizaki. The person who jumped in front of the train, it might have been... the students aren't lasting much longer either, are they? Ichinose. Ask about Sheena. I don't want to talk about Mr. Sheena. The administrative staff have instructed all students not to discuss the unsavory incidents. This lab is not like others. We have to obey their orders. One of my fellow students has committed suicide and another is missing. I feel terrible. But come what it may, it is our mission to continue with our research. That's the fifth report? The fifth report? I may have heard of it, but I can't remember now. Typo there. Show an item? Is that a good idea? I show the resume to Ichinose. Excuse me, Mr. Ichinose, but would you look at this? Ichinose stares intently at the resume, deep in thought. His eyes looked filled with surprise and curiosity rather than suspicion. If you didn't make this up, and this really wasn't the professor's desk, then this is truly fascinating. I heard there was a student in my year who left before I arrived. Since the resumes were arranged in chronological order, and that resume was right next to mine, it must belong to that student. I don't know why that student's name has been changed to yours, but... Spooky noise. Maybe the student was one who was writing the fifth report. Fifth report? Do you know something about the fifth report? I asked you before. Yes, seeing that resume reminds me of a story. Now if we ask about it. Certainly, there seems to be a connection between the student in this resume and the fifth report. I wasn't told directly, but I heard the professor and the chief administrator talking. They looked serious. Ichinose stops talking. It seems he doesn't want to talk right now in this place. Keep your voice down. I'll tell you what I know. Glancing around nervously, he begins to talk. I overheard this as I was walking by the admin office one day. And there is a thesis, written by a student who was here before I came, and it's kept in the basement. Is that the fifth report? I don't know, but I'm sure I heard the words fifth report in their conversation. How can I get to the basement? You know there's a steel door on the first floor? I've heard it leads to the basement. But only Professor Mikazuka and Assistant Professor Haibara have ID cards that can open the door. If I can get an ID card, would you come to the basement with me? Okay, you have my word. If I can get an ID card, Mr. Ichinose will come to the basement with me. The fifth report is there. Professor Mikazuka and Assistant Professor Haibara have ID cards that can access the basement. We're kind of repeating ourselves now. I need to talk to someone who knows a lot about the lab. Well, I've said this before in the Disco Elysium episode, but my schedule in real life has changed, so we're gonna get kind of shorter episodes, sometimes at least, going forward, so I'm gonna call it here. Hopefully we're past the 10-minute mark. I don't know why I want to get past 10-minute mark. It's not like I'm monetized, but I guess it's just a nice, easy, like, goal to aim for, right? I don't know, you guys don't really need to hear all this, I guess.